Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try this EatingWell meal. We got this for $4.29 at Kroger. This is the Vermont Cheddar mac and cheese. It has whole grain Cavatappi in a creamy cheese sauce with broccoli and herb breaded or breadcrumbs. That's what it kind of looks like through the package. 17 grams of protein, no preservatives, no artificial flavors. It's vegetarian. 1 cup of vegetables as packaged. Let's see. 330 calories. That's not bad. Sodium's a little higher than I would have expected, but overall it's still not bad. So we're going to remove it from the box. Do not puncture. We're going to microwave it. I'm going to hit on the low side of that. I'm going to do 7 minutes because sometimes it burns. And that's it. Let it set for 2 minutes. I've had many of these. I think this is actually the last. I don't know what order Tammy may put them up in, but as far as I'm concerned, this is the last one of these meals I'm going to be eating. And they almost always, right with the sauces, they'll almost always burn or get really dark right in the side. And the seal, it's vacuum sealed or whatever kind of seal is on there. One side will always pop loose and vent it out. Like right there is not a really good seal because it looks like it had cheese or something sitting there when they sealed it. So anyway, it's sealed right now, but when it microwaves, it'll pop. So I'm gonna get in the microwave. I'll be back. Okay, here it is out of the microwave, and it did dry out around the edges. I had to use a different microwave because this one's it's blowing fuses. So blowing the breaker. So I had to just unplug it. It's not mine, so I can't really do much with it. But it did dry out a little bit. So in that microwave, the one that's in our actual workroom, I'll probably have to even go down another 30 seconds. But anyway, it smells really good. It smells like a broccoli casserole almost. So the broccoli's good and tender, which I like. I don't like hard, crispy broccoli. It's good and tender, so I'll probably like that. So I'm gonna let this cool off. I'm gonna stir it up a little bit too. I'll probably leave them separate from each other too, because there's no reason to mix them. And I'll be back. Okay, it's that time to cool off. So I'm gonna try some noodles first. And like I said, I'm gonna keep them separate. So I'm gonna try the broccoli after I do this. I like the flavor of that cheese. The noodles have it's a little soft texture, but the cheese sauce is really good. And it carries over the flavor of that broccoli just a little bit. So, which I don't think is a bad thing. They're like little curly cues, like little tails, like little pigtails. I like those noodles quite a bit. They're, like I said, they're a little softer than I'm used to, but they're good. They're not bad at all. They're just, they're a little softer than I would usually like it, but these are pretty decent. I like them. Now for broccoli. It's cooked well. Beyond the broccoli itself, there's not a lot of flavor there. So, it's got cheese all through it. You can see the cheese on there. But the cheese on this side, doesn't seem to have as much flavor as the cheese on the noodles. I'm sure it's the same cheese, it just doesn't have the flavor. Knowing that, I will probably mix them. Here, let me try a little bit mixed. I like it better mixed. The pasta by itself is really good. Mixed together with broccoli, it's still really good. Broccoli by itself is a little plain. Still really good though. I'm gonna give this meal a 4. It's not something I would eat all the time. Definitely not. It's not something I would just go for and just like eat all the time. But definitely something I would eat occasionally. And if I was in the mood for a macaroni and cheese and broccoli kind of meal, this would definitely be a good one to choose. So if you see this in the area, definitely try it out, especially if you like broccoli. Definitely worth trying out because it's really good. So I hope you enjoy this video, and thanks for watching.